one of the questions we had from prior to the talk today was about NDIS, and so I just want to talk a little bit about that. It's certainly been very important for us being able to offer the Mountbatten series through NDIS. It's, I think, very well suited to NDIS funding, and we've certainly sold quite a few through NDIS applications. So the important point is, of course, that Mountbatten Tutor, being such an expensive device, will require an assistive technology report, and that's usually done by an occupational therapist or an adaptive technology specialist, and it's a proper comparative report which is arguing about the benefits to the child of using a Mountbatten Tutor. I think that there are some very clear arguments for it in that space, for use at home, for foundational reading and spatial awareness. And when I'm talking about spatial awareness, I'm partly talking about the page, but I'm also talking about tactile graphics. For example, one could download a map tactile through the Mountbatten Tutor and do some early mapping. And these are important foundational skills. Introduction to music and digital competency. So I think that those arguments are quite clear. The other thing I would say is that it is a family-friendly device, and it connects to regular devices at home. So I think, once again, that's a very strong argument for its use at home. We have to be careful about how the educational advantages are framed. Obviously, one wouldn't say that it was, it was something that was being used in the school environment in an NDIS application, because they're separate domains. So you have to be very clear that it's for the home learning environment that the Mountbatten Tutor is being applied for. That's not to say, of course, that you couldn't mention that it will reinforce learning at school. There may already be Mountbattens at school, and because they are completely compatible, so the same command structures, the same learning curve, that will reinforce the argument for the Mountbatten Tutor for use at both home and at school.